All right.
Hey everybody, Earl Filmatic here from the Cryptopolitan, and today's guest is Brad from Voton. Brad,
Hi,
how you
everyone.
doing?
Good. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. You're gonna
Awesome.
have to tell me about that smiling little happy guy in the background from you.
Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to have some fun with it. This side over here, this is UltraWade. He acts as sort of our AI companion and kind of the face of the company as well. We use the brand behind him a lot and incorporate him into all aspects of the business. So customer service, tools for helping crowdfunders and charities. We'll get into that a little bit later, though. The whole
Yeah,
nine yards. He does quite a bit of work for us.
hilarious. So he's Voton's most efficient employee.
Oh, by a long shot. Yeah.
All right, well tell us about the project. Tell us kind of what Voton is about and what you guys are up to.
Yeah, definitely. So we are a blockchain-based donations platform, to put it simply in one sentence.
Okay.
What we're really looking to do is sort of transform the face of philanthropy. So one of the things that we noticed when we got all of this started was that the typical attitude towards giving and philanthropy nowadays has gotten a little bit cynical.
Hmm.
A couple of those reasons are transparency of funds. Once I round up at, let's say, McDonald's, I never see or know where that money went again.
Right.
Um, Same at an individual donation basis as well. If I'm donating online somewhere, I typically don't see where those funds end up, as
Hmm.
well as how the funds are being spent. So a big problem that we see is that a lot of funds and donations get eaten up through administration fees, um, overheads, marketing, all of the other things that can come with, running a successful NGO and a
Hmm.
crowdfunding campaign as well. So what we're doing is we're leveraging blockchain to try and solve a lot of those issues. So on the transparency side, we're using blockchain to offer A, tax receipts, and then B, proof of donations as well. That also allows for tracking of funds. So on the
Nice.
tail end, you can see as a user, you can see where your funds end up and exactly when that's being pulled for use. And then on the other end, as well as a person bringing it in, you can see exactly who your user base is, what they're donating with, and then maybe as well other strategies and opportunities you can use to elevate your campaign.
Fantastic. That's super succinct and super clear. I love it. So yeah, that was probably the best usage of like transparency on the blockchain I've ever seen for the donation space. So that's
Mhm.
pretty exciting. What's on the horizon for you guys? What's new and exciting that you're just chomping at the bit to get at?
Oh, I mean, there is a whole bunch of stuff, but I got to keep this interview somewhat short. So, I guess some of the main things that are happening right now that we're really excited about is we're about to launch our token, the Vote token. That should be coming up in the next couple of months here. We're currently pre-sailing though, if you wanted to get ahead on that and get a little bit of a head start.
Hmm.
That's just happening over at our website at voton.io.
Okay.
And then from that, we're also building our communities. So we're doing a lot of really early opportunity and rewards for people that want to join us now, as in our inception as we're getting started. So Telegram, Discord, Twitter, those are sort of the main places that we are. But we're doing a whole bunch of airdrops and a whole bunch of other raffles and things to get people excited.
Oh my God.
Hopefully as excited as we are about the project. So.
There you go. So, Cryptopolitan does also have an airdrop component to it on our newsletter. So I'll reach out to you for the airdrop portion too. So for those of you who are watching this one, pay attention to the vote on airdrop. That'll be exciting. It's always fun being part of airdrops and being part of communities.
Mhm.
So when you're not doing this stuff, right? When you're not making fancy AI dance and answer the phone for you, as just a regular person, what do you do day to day just to keep keep happy?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. A bit of a tough answer, I guess. At the end of the day, food and games are the two things that I just absolutely love more than anything in the world. And so, obviously, the games translates over to a lot of what we're doing at Voton with our gamification and making things fun. But
Mhm.
on a personal level, the food, just all cultures, all different types of dishes out there. I cannot get enough of trying new stuff. So,
Oh
if
yeah,
there's any
I'm
suggestions,
I'm a foodie as well. But what
oh yeah,
happens is I get obsessed with one particular type of food
yeah,
for like a year. And right
oh
now
yeah.
I'm on a total Vietnamese kick. So every Vietnamese restaurant I'm exploring all of them in the Lower Mainland. It's kind of insane, right?
Okay.
So So are there
No,
any particulars right now that you like? Because the last time when we had lunch, we did Vietnamese. Why? Because I just love it right now. So yeah. But and the last quarter was all Philippine food. So it's all Filipino food. So this quarter, probably until December, I'll just be eating Vietnamese food everywhere. But
all right.
what are there any favorites right now that are kind of on your
You
plate?
know, I've been on a big Japanese kick.
Okay.
So you'll take me to a new Vietnamese place, and I'll take you to a new Japanese place, and we'll see, how that goes. But
Deal.
yeah, a whole lot of really good stuff in Vancouver on that too.
That sounds good. For the gaming stuff, is it like actual like gaming, like video game gaming, or is it like board gaming, or what do you do?
Oh, I mean the whole nine yards. Board games, video games. I've played Hamster Combat all the way to Monopoly. So
Oh, nice.
all over. If it involves strategy and it involves some sort of way to try and beat a system, then I'm all
Yeah.
for it.
Oh, beautiful. I just introduced my friends to Catan, which was another one of my, oh my God, I spent so much money on Catan. I think I have every single expansion up to 5 to 6 players. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done a lot of Catan in the past too. That one sometimes ends up in arguments with my friends, but it's all in good fun.
Absolutely. I'll trade you 2 sheep for 1 wood.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'll do
exactly. So cool, cool. Well, so the last part of the interview is really simple.
it.
Um, Give us a reason to reach out. Like what I mean, you gave us a couple, but are there any in particular that you got the pre-sale going on? That's exciting. You've got
Mhm.
you've got your community building. That's also exciting. That's really fun. You've got these raffles. Maybe tell us about some of those things. Like what's exciting for us to reach out, and then how do we reach out to you?
Yeah, for sure. So, all very good stuff. Firstly, how to reach out to us. Basically, any social media /Voton_IO. We also have a link tree. It's just linktree/Voton_IO. And then, of
Okay,
course, on our website at, just Voton.io, we have links to all of our socials and our Telegram groups as well.
beautiful.
So that's where you can find us, and then why you would want to find us right now, specifically for all of the fun and rewarding things that we talked about earlier. We're really trying to build a community right now, and we definitely want to make sure that the people that we bring on in the beginning are ones that are engaged and hang out and stay with us till the very end because they, sort of see the value that we see in this as well. And we want
Mm,
to reward that. So join our Telegram community, invest in our pre-sale, and we have plenty of opportunities for that, especially within the Telegram community. We're doing some pretty cool stuff right now. Just by virtue of being in the group and connecting your wallet, you're automatically going to be entered into weekly and monthly raffles for some free Voton tokens, other airdrops as well. We have plans for some NFT suites and collections as well for early people, and some
nice.
badges that you'll be able to put on the platform when we get up and running. I've got a big list, but again, got to keep it short. So those are just a
Absolutely.
couple of things. But really, check out our website and join our Telegram community. That's what we're really excited for.
So I got one last question. Let's pretend I have a charity that's near and dear to my heart, and I want to introduce them to the Voton platform and get them in there. Would that
Mhm.
be of help to the community? Would that be of help to Voton?
Oh, definitely. So we do have a very big suite and list of charities already, but we
Okay.
recognize that there are thousands that we're not going to be able to find without other people. We call them ambassadors, without our
Okay.
ambassadors' help. So yeah, if you did have a cause or campaign or a charity that you did want to see on the platform, all you have to do is reach out to us, team@voton.io, through email or just through any of our social channels. We respond there as well. And let us know what it's about. Let us know why you care about it and why you want to see it on the platform. Obviously, being one of the first, you'll have some prime real estate when we get all launched and we do our big marketing campaigns. And then from there, you'll also be getting some Voton tokens if you are an ambassador and bring charities onto the platform.
Beautiful. Well, you guys are already doing the children's hospital. That's near and dear to my heart. But I
That's
also
big.
like puppies, so I will send you guys the the
Yeah,
pet charity.
we've got the SPCA, and then we're looking at 1,000 other small ones as well. I've got a little pug at home. Her name is Josie, and she is the world to me. So I'm all with you on that one.
Amazing. Well, Brad, I absolutely appreciate you having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming, and I had a blast talking with you. And I love your background. I think for the podcast launch, you're probably in the running for the best background.
Well, Ultrade's doing all the work. I'm just here sitting in the foreground. So thank you very much for your time. It was a great chat. I enjoyed chatting with you as well, and I look forward to a lot more of this in the future.
Cheers, cheers. Appreciate you. Thanks
All
again.
right, yeah. Have a good one.